All right, here it is. It's turn 24, I think, of June 1916. And we got to decide what happens with Greece. Greece, starting in June 1916. Joins the Allies on a 0, Central Powers on 11 or more. All right, let's just see here. Dice roll modifiers. -2 if the Allies are someone. Yes. The United States is in a war. Another -2. So that's a -4. It's not June 1917. Central Powers control Paris. It's a +2. So we got a -2 to the die roll. So they will join. If we roll a 9, they join the Central Powers. And if we roll a 2 or less, they join the Allies. Ooh, 2. That means they join the Allies. Well, that's interesting. Okay. All right. So Greece has joined the war on the side of the Allies. They must be seeing what the Brits are rampaging through. Just took out the Ottomans and Bulgaria. It's like they probably can see where the toast is buttered. All right. Now, that takes care of that. So everybody is now in the war except for Italy. And we don't roll again until November of 1916, so things could change. At the moment, well, I've never had Italy last this long without ever joining the war. Oh well. Now, the other thing we got to do, since it is now June, and let's see, every June, yeah. Yep, June. I have to do national morale. All right. National morale. That one. It's weather is clear since it is June. Right. Okay. Germany. All right. There's no pluses or minuses here, I don't think. 15 months after the country starts rolling, we didn't start. No, it's been. Has it? Was it 1915, right? When did we start rolling for that? Yeah, December 1915. So it's only been 6 months. So no big deal. Okay. They. For each major city, so that's just a straight up die roll for these guys. They rolled an 8. Ooh, an 8 means reduce by 10%. So they're going to lose 3 of their 3 points of their replacement pool. Yikes, not good. That's going to hurt. Austria. They have lost 1 major city, and they have a +1 for being low morale. So it's a +2 to the die roll. Oh, no. And we got an 8 + 2 is 10. Reduce infantry by 30% +1. All right, so they are sitting at still at 5. All right. -1, 5 and 1. That's not good. Ottomans are out. Bulgaria is out. France is out. Italy's not in the war. Britain. They rolled a 7, so they are fine. Okay. Who's next? Russia. They have lost. Link is open, so it's a -1. And they lost 1 city. So, Link is 2 links are open. So they get a -2. They got a northern link and the southern link is open, so -1. And that's not good. They rolled a 9. 9 -1 is an 8, so they are reduced by 10%. So they lose 2. So 15 times 10% is 1.5, so 2. All right. And you look here. Okay. Reduce effects. I think it's round up. Yeah. All right. So Russia is a -2. Austria is a -1. They lost 1. No, that's 3. 30. They lost 30%. So it's -3. And Germany lost 3. Wow. Okay. We'll just have to come back and figure out what that does. That's basically 1 unit for everybody that's not coming into the battlefield. All right. We'll be back. All right. Turn 24. June 1916. Eastern Front. As you can see here, the Germans decided to just dig in. Just dig. They're like gophers. And the Austrians, what little troops they had, they could build. They are forming more of a line. Over here, the Germans took some of the replacements that they built and bought some cheap troops and threw them down here just to, well, stem the tide that's coming their direction. Because they know that things are going to be happening soon. Since Greece joined the war, we got some units that are going to be coming up the pipe right here, and basically these troops right here are going to be, well, cannon fodder most likely. They're just speed bump cavalry. And they did buy some more cheap, the Germans did buy some more cheap troops to garrison back here in this area, garrison over here, and they threw some troops in here. It's like, I did realize that the army that was going down Brest, that was over here facing, is like, oh, we'll just rail back over here to back this direction and form a line over there. And at the moment, we'll just have to worry about it. 'Cause it's going to take forever for the Brits if they're going to take this road to ever get to this city right here. So I don't have to worry too much about things. All right. So that is pretty much everything that happened for the Germans and Austrians. They forego any type of attack at the moment because they need to build an army again. Casualties were mounting pretty hard on them, so it was time for them to rebuild. And especially the Austrians, the Austrians can attack if they want to. I guess that restriction's been lifted from them, so they could have attacked if they wanted. But they really don't have the strength right now to do that. They could do one offensive, try to take one hex, and then after that, if they take casualties, it's done. They're done dinner. So it's probably better for them to dig in at the moment and let the Russians crash up on the rocks for the moment until they can get an army built up. All right, that's pretty much it. We'll be back with the Allies. All right, turn 24, Eastern Front, June 1916. The Russians moved up, made contact, and assessed the situation, looked at the trench lines, and went, this is not good. So they moved over here. They brought the reinforcements over this direction, did an attack, and attacked some forces that were here, kicked them out, and destroyed them. And then they had another attack right here, lost troops themselves, but kicked what's remaining Austrians back that direction, and are slowly pushing that direction. So all the reinforcements basically went into this area and are pushing against the Austrians and kind of shored up a little bit of their line over here, put a few units into the line over here just to strengthen it a little bit. Otherwise, they left it alone. Over here, over Dale, all along the dusty trail, the British are slowly slogging their way north, trying to get into the plains so they can break open. Right now, they're just slogging through the mountains right there, slowly but surely. The Greeks crossed the frontier and smashed into there, took that city out, It's now in the hands of back into, well, they've turned the hands over, but no more Austrians in control of that city. And what else? The Romanians moved troops up, did not engage anybody. They just moved up to cause some havoc and push some attention towards the German forces that are moved into Austria-Hungarian. So there you go. That's everything. And over here, the right now the British troops are still here. They did move some troops down the road and took Brest back. So they got forces moving down the road again. Slowly going down the rail lines. Kind of taking that back. But at the moment, it's not affecting. It's like, okay, go ahead. The Germans don't see that as a problem because if they lose some cities, it's not like it's hurting them. It just means that they can either remove themselves out of the situation, because right now it's like if the French or the Brits take these cities back, it's no big deal. That just means that they just have to control over here. But it does mean one thing is that it does affect Italy in some aspects. So eventually they're going to have to fight the Brits. But right now they just don't have the resources to throw over there as much as they want to. They can build a few new troops, but right now last turn went there, some over here, and a small number went over there. Okay, that was the end of the Allied turn, and we're moving into July. Wow, it's July 1916. All right, we'll be back.